Virus. Learning about the following points. What are viruses? Hackers and crackers. Types of virus. Protecting your computer. Antivirus softwares. Be aware of the deadly virus. You must have heard of the terms virus before. You may have even heard an attack of viral fever which left you weak. You may also have heard the word virus as related to computers. But what is the computer virus and why is it so dangerous? How do we protect our system against them? Just like biological viruses attack our body, computer viruses attack computer systems. A virus is a program that enters the computer system by attacking itself to another program and then spreads itself across the system. Some viruses damage the files stored in your computer, while other causes damage by simply replicating themselves. Viruses enter the computer system very cleverly. Sometimes their presence is detected only after they have caused damage. Why people create viruses? Unlike biological viruses, computer viruses do not simply evolve by themselves. Computer viruses are created by programmers who want to show off their programming skills. They are people who like to break into computer systems by networks. There are two different types of people who write computer virus programs: hackers and crackers. The term hacker refers to the people who use their skill to enter into computer systems without authorization. Hackers are computer enthusiasts who break into secure systems to gain knowledge about them and possibly use this knowledge to play pranks. On the other hand, a cracker is a malicious programmer who gains unauthorized access to computer system for purpose of stealing, altering, or corrupting information. They often destroy the confidential or crucial data of the systems they invade. They break the security on application software and create destructive programs like viruses. Initially, viruses were spread by floppy disks. Users regularly exchanged information and programs off floppies. These viruses spread by infecting the programs stored on these disks. Viruses can be categorized into various types based on their features. Types of virus. Macrovirus. Since the 1980s, macroviruses have become very common. Macrovirus infect data files. These viruses spread by infecting documents and spreadsheets like a Word or Excel file. The first macrovirus concept was written for Microsoft Word. Relex, Melissa A, Bablaz are examples of these type of virus. Network virus. This kind of virus spread across networks in computers. For example, Nimda and SQL Slammer worms are viruses which spread over corporate networks or the internet via emails. Logic bomb. A logic bomb is a program that gets executed only when a specific condition is met. The virus Friday the 13th was so programmed so as to get executed on that particular date. Boot sector virus. A boot sector virus hides in the boot sector of the hard disk. The boot sector is where your operating system is. So every time you boot your computer, the virus gets loaded into the computer memory. A boot sector virus does not infect files. Instead, it infects the disks that contain them. Examples of boot sector viruses are Polyboot B, Anti-Exe. Multipartite virus. This virus is spread by infected floppies and CDs. These viruses first infect the boot sector of the hard drive and then infect the executable files stored on it. For example, Yavins. Stealth virus. There are some viruses which try to hide themselves from antivirus software by restoring to tricks. Stealth virus can falsely shown as antivirus software that a certain file is uninfected. Some other harmful programs. 1. Trojan horse. A Trojan horse program is a file that appears harmless unless it has been executed. A Trojan horse program distinguishes itself as a game or a utility program, but when executed, it can destroy the data stored in the computer. The name Trojan horse has been derived from Greek mythology. Worms. Worms are programs which have been created to enter data processing programs and destroy or modify the data. Worms spread from one computer to another by using networks. Worms on the internet spread by email programs. When a worm enters a computer system by email, it searches for the address book of the mailing system. It then mails itself to all the recipients. How to protect your system against viruses? To protect your system against viruses, you have to follow these steps. Install a good antivirus software on your computer. Update the antivirus regularly. Avoid downloading programs from unknown sources. Always scan your floppies, CDs, flash drives before using them. Do not use pirated software. Antivirus software is a utility program which safeguards your computer system from virus attacks. Some popular antivirus programs are Dr. Solomon's Antivirus, Norton's Antivirus, McAfee Security. Keep an eye on your computer's behaviors. It may be infected if it shows any of these symptoms. Slow performance, takes long to load programs, shows a sudden decrease in the free space of your disk. Data files become corrupt or missing. Program do not run. A disk drive light flashes constantly. Shows an unusual display on the screen. Summary. In this chapter, we have learned following points. A virus is a program that enters the computer system by attaching itself to another program and then spread itself across the system. The term hacker refers to the people who use their computer skills to enter into the computer system without authorization. They are basically harmless. Protect your computer against virus by installing a good antivirus software, updating the antivirus regularly, avoid downloading programs for unknown sources, and scanning your floppies, CDs, flash drives before using them. So that was all in this chapter. Hope you learned much about viruses. So, protect your computer from virus.